Hi everyone. In today's video, I'm hoping to clear up some confusion about using bonus. In Brightspace, you have the option to use bonus for specific items, or in quizzes, you can make questions worth a bonus. First thing I want you to notice is I'm in my gradebook and I'm on the Manage Grades page, and I have all my graded items listed under the category. My category in this case are weekly quizzes. I've got discussions. I can scroll down. I've got more categories. What I want you to notice first is, since I have everything under a category, my weekly quizzes category at this point is worth 106 maximum points. Everything listed as an item under that category completely adds up to a total of 106 points. If I go to discussions, I've got 225 total points for the category in discussions. Now, what I've done for the sake of this video is to kind of show you the difference between a bonus item versus using bonus questions. Now, as I had stated before, in my weekly quizzes, it shows here there's a maximum of 106 points. Let's say that on this syllabus test, and I just put that there to kind of remind myself that this is what I'm using for my bonus only. I want to use this syllabus test, this item under my quizzes, as a bonus only item. So in this case, I would drop the arrow down and I would click Edit. When I scroll down here, I have the option of making this a bonus item. In this case, it's a bonus syllabus quiz. Okay, I'm going to save and I'm going to close because I want to go back to my graded or my managed grades page. And now you'll see this little star here. What I also want you to notice is, see this maximum points? Remember earlier it was worth 106. Well, now that this is a bonus item only, the actual graded items, the things that I'm not using as bonus, are only worth 103. The students will get this bonus if they complete it, but if they don't complete it, they'll still have 103 maximum points from those items that are in that category. This can get them up to 106, but in order to do that, here's what I have to do. I have to go under the category name itself and drop the arrow down, and I need to edit this. The reason I need to do that is I need to be able that this category can exceed 103 points. Because remember, now that I've made this category only worth 103 because I made that syllabus test a bonus item, I need to make sure that that category can exceed the 103 points in the event that the students get it. So you want to make sure that your category is exceeded if you are making an item within that category more than what it's worth. And make sure to save and close. The other thing that you need to be aware of is, as well, not only does that extra bonus item affect the category, but it also affects the final grade. So scrolling down clear to the very bottom, the final calculated grade is actually only 901 points for the exact items that I'm grading on. But remember, if I'm giving bonus, they need to be able to exceed that number of points. So I also need to edit that final calculated grade, and I need to make sure that this can exceed, that they can exceed the final calculated grade of those things that are beyond added as a bonus as well. And so you'll want to make sure to save and close. So now, as you can see, here's my star. My maximum points for the items actually that are not bonus is 103. I made this a bonus. It's worth 3 points, so I did exceed the weekly quizzes to exceed 103 so that the students, if they do this, they get it. If they don't, it has no effect on their grade. And again, I also had to do this down at the bottom, making sure they can exceed the 901, not only if they do it as a graded item, bonus, but also if my quiz or within one of my quizzes are also bonus points, and I'm going to show you that as well. Now, because the quiz has questions in it, I want to make some of those questions bonus questions. I don't want to make this quiz a bonus because that will affect the entire 40 points. I only want to make some of the questions within the quiz bonus questions or bonus points. In order to do that, I actually have to go to the quiz itself. So I'll go to my course tools and I'll go to my quizzes tool. And this is the quiz that I know has bonus questions. I'm going to drop the arrow down and I'm going to edit. As I scroll down here, obviously here's all my questions, but what I need to do is edit the values. Now when I scroll down here, here's what I want you to notice. At the very, very bottom, I have decided that this question, number 41, is going to be my bonus question. And it's worth, at this time, 5 points. Well, my actual quiz is actually only 40 points. I made this worth 5, so that makes this a total of 45. But this is just going to be a bonus, which means if the students answer it, great. They get the 5 extra points. If they choose not to answer it, or if they get the answer wrong, it doesn't affect their grade. So I want to make this question itself just bonus. So what I need to do, above my questions, I need to click on Edit Values. And if you do this after some of the students have already taken it, it's only going to affect future grades. Down towards the bottom here, this is my bonus question. And you'll notice I've got some columns here. This first column here is bonus. So when I scroll down here, I'm going to select that question as a bonus question, and I'm going to save and close. So here's how this works. If you look at my Manage Grades, it shows 40 points, not 45, because one of the questions within that quiz is 5 points. So they'll still get whatever they get out of 40 points. But if they get a bonus, they get the 5 extra. Now, I've already had this particular category to be able to exceed the 103, which also includes this, as well as final calculated grade to exceed. So remember, anytime you're using bonus, think about a category that it may or may not affect. I could use any of discussion items as a bonus item, or I could even go down here and use any assignment, any of my papers or submissions as a bonus item if I wanted to. Just so that you're aware, if you're giving bonus, make sure that you also select those areas that bonus affects. I hope this clears everything up. Thanks, everyone.